All right. Live at 5. Boy, do we have some stuff to talk about today. Oh, Dash is already in Pembroke Pines. Woo! What a blazer there.
She's ready.
All right, so look, when you guys come in, make sure you hit the like button for us. Or I wonder if that rolled. When you guys come in, make sure you hit the like button for us. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. Let us know where you are watching from. Let's let a few more others. Hit the like button. Let a few more others roll in here. We're going to be talking about DR Horton lawsuit. Right? Google. Here's my challenge for everybody out there. Just type in Google DR Horton lawsuit. There's so many of them. Like that's the thing. Like you have to really zero in on this one that we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to talk about the DR Horton lawsuit, things that we got coming up this week, and of course we're going to show you some deals of the week as well. Let us know where it is that you're watching from. Here are my 3 places. I hate to say it now because I know there's going to be like 80 people that just pour in here in about 5 minutes. I got Boston, Massachusetts. All right. I got Wichita, Kansas, and then shout out to my South Florida people. I threw a Homestead, Florida in there. Corey, do you know where Homestead is?
It's in South Florida, yes.
Do you know how far south?
It's north of Fort Myers, correct? Or I'm sorry, Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale.
Listen, he doesn't sell homes down there, okay? So we don't sell homes down there. That's fine. But no, it's south. It's actually south of Miami right there. So that's my 3. I got Boston, Massachusetts, Wichita, Kansas, and somebody from Homestead's going to fall in there. Go ahead, Corey.
All right. So I got Virginia, I got Alabama, and I got South Carolina. Keep it on the East Coast.
But you got to dial in, man. See, like if I hit on like a Homestead or a Wichita, Kansas, it's going to hit way harder than South Carolina, right? Like my points are going to jump up. But I like it though. All right, go ahead, Chris. What do you got?
I'm going to stay where I'm at.
So I got Scottsdale, Arizona. I got Atlanta, Georgia, and I got Alachua, Florida.
Man, whoa, okay, gotcha.
Gainesville area.
That sounds like a layup. You must have somebody from Alachua falling in. All right, so we have
he set that one up. He set up his friend
from Frankfurt, Germany.
Yeah.
We have Taylor, Missouri. We have Haines City, Florida. Let them pour in here. We're going to be talking about some good stuff. This week, we're doing a community breakdown. Chris, what's the community that you're doing the breakdown on?
It's Pearl Estates in Lutz, Florida, a suburb about 15, 20 minutes north of downtown Tampa.
Okay, so we have that video dropping this week. We have Corey that's actually claiming to have the deal of the year. I can tell you this, it's 6 figures, almost multiple 6 figures in savings. So Corey's claiming to have the deal of the year. We have a video dropping on that. We're also doing another Windstone Reserve or Windstone in Davenport. It's a community that's about 30 minutes to Disney, affordable options there. And then lastly, we're doing a listing video. So there's a breakdown of a home that's a pawn lot that is right around $300,000, very affordable, great location. So make sure you're subscribed to that. Let's see if we have others in here. We have Odessa, Florida. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you do come in here. Okay, you guys ready for let's just go ahead and hit on this this lawsuit thing that's happening there, okay?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So, by the way, if you guys want to shop for homes, which we're going to go through here, we're going to show you some homes today. Morefla.com, scroll all the way down. You can type in your location here. Okay, so I have it all summarized for me right here. You ready for it?
Yeah.
New class action lawsuit was filed in Florida against DR Horton's mortgage company, DHI. All right, not against the builder itself. The claim says that the lender underestimated property taxes when quoted monthly payments after closing. When counties reassessed the home at full value, many homeowners saw big jumps in their monthly payments. So this is a class action lawsuit. So this is not one person. This is multiple people in the state of Florida coming together to present a lawsuit. Initial thoughts, guys. What's your initial thoughts on it? Corey, go for it.
Hate to see it, but it's something that we do check for when we're looking at the estimate sheets when we're going out to the builders with our clients, because we know that the taxes are assessed on that land the first year and that they will rise. So we at least try to get, even if that's what you're going to pay the first year when you buy the home, we want to get an accurate read on what that number looks like. But I do believe that people that go into these model homes without a team of realtors that know how to work with these builders and know how they operate, they might not be looking for that question. It's something we always rise. Like if you don't ask the questions, they won't omit the information. So if you're not asking about it, I can see a lot of people getting swept under the bus on that one.
Chris, what's your thoughts on
Yes.
that initially?
I mean, it's something that just doesn't stand out. It could be really confusing, but like, uh, what they'll say is, well, that's what we're required to charge you, whatever. Like, it's only
Mhm.
on the land. And what's really sucks is that the county, it could take them a year, 2 years, even maybe even 3 years for them to actually come out and then see that assess the property on top of the land. And I can't even imagine those families that are 2, 3 years behind on property taxes, then getting hit with a
Yep.
super massive increase in monthly mortgages and a monthly mortgage because they didn't even know about this from the very beginning. But when you work with us, like we got our families to make sure that if they are only being taxed on whatever it is that on the land only, we'll make sure that they understand what the difference is. We'll have the lender educate us on that. So that way they could be setting that money to the side because many families might be like, well, let's just send the money anyways, but they're just going to send it right back to you. So you just got to put it on the side and set that money to the side. So when you get that call that you owe taxes, you got the money ready to just pay for it.
So my thoughts, I'm not surprised at all. I know this could be a shocker
Yep.
to a lot of people, maybe not, but let me break the news to you. I believe that there are many builders that do this, right? Like, I don't think this is a situation where the builder was lying to somebody, right? I just think that they weren't giving the full truth, right? And when we talk about transparent documentation and how we operate, that's one of the reasons we do that, because how many pages do you guys, on average, like from all of the builders, do you think somebody would have to sign in order to go under contract with the builder? Like roughly
67.
67 pages.
Yeah,
He gave a number on that.
70 to 100, depending on the
70 to
builder.
100.
Yeah.
Like all the builders, there's so many things that you are signing with the builder. They are not going to tell you verbally everything that you should look out for. That's just me being as honest as I can. So what I did was I actually plugged in a contract that we had with D.R. Horton. Now, this is not the loan commitment letter, right? And in section 31, it says purchaser should not rely on seller's current property taxes as the amount of the property taxes. Let me just re-say that one more time. Purchaser should not rely on seller's current property taxes as the amount of property taxes that the purchaser may be obligated to pay in the year subsequent to the purchase. A change of ownership or property improvements triggers reassessments of the property that could result in higher property taxes. If you have any questions concerning a violation, contact the county appraiser's office for information. Now, this is not the lending. Remember, the class action lawsuit is on the lending department. This is not on D.R. Horton. It's all under the same umbrella right here, right? But just from the contract, they're pretty much telling you you're going to be, if property taxes change, don't come after us, right? So, I think that they have, and we say this all the time, builders are going to structure these contracts in ways where they don't lose, right? And so, I don't know. I personally, I feel for the people, but at the same time, I think a lot of builders are going to be, don't be surprised by this, people. Do not be surprised by this. Justice, whatever, and all of this is allegations. We'll see what rolls out on this, but that's kind of where I wanted to end it on. Is like, I'm not surprised one bit by this.
It's not just D.R. Horton. I see it all on social media. People complaining about their mortgage have gone up for the same thing over and over and over. It's gonna happen. It's gonna continue to happen if you're not aware.
Corey, so Corey's deal of the year, he's claiming, right? Like, what happened? Like, you guys ran into that on the deal of the year, which that video is dropping this year. But talk to him about what happened there.
Yeah, so our client that got this deal of the year was working through his final loan disclosures and realized that he was only going to be paying taxes for the land on this home, and it's $1 million structure, right? So he was asking the lender, and so we talked about it. We're like, hey, the value will be assessed on the property. It's going to go up, but it just depends on when it's assessed that it goes up, and then you kind of have to pay back the taxes. So he asked and requested that the lender charge him for the structured loan with the home on the property, so that he's already going to be paying for that when he starts his loan closing on the home here soon. So he won't owe those back taxes. But it's something that we did bring to the attention, like, it is assessed on land. That's why it's so low. It will go up, but you can start to escrow it now for when that day does happen. And of course, they gave us a kickback that we have to charge you what the county has recorded, which is fair, but still we found a way to be able to escrow that amount of money so that he won't be paying, back thousands of dollars when it comes to the time of the home being assessed.
Real quick, before we hop into the first home, we're going to tour some homes for everybody out there. Make sure you guys hit the like button. But like, who is the person that maybe verbalized a estimate that was lower than what it really was? It was somebody that clocked in and clocked out, right? And we talk about having preferred sales reps and working with the right people, and it's the luck of the draw when you walk in. I can see that. I know there's some reps out there that would probably do this to get a sale done, to get it done, right? And I know some reps that are actually honest, right? But we want you guys to not have to worry about that at all, right? Like, go down the avenue of who's going to do things right for you and have that quality representation on your side. But yeah, I mean, I can see a rep doing this. I can see a sales rep doing something like this, because when you sit down with them, like, they'll plug it in their computer and they say, hey, this is what your monthly payment could be. I can see a sales rep doing this. I can see one of these mortgage companies under these umbrellas doing this. You are a number to them. You are a number to them, right? So I'm not surprised by this, but I think you're going to see more and more of this. I don't know if they're going to win the lawsuit at all. We'll see, but that's kind of where I'm at with that.
I could see a sales rep. I could see a sales rep unknowingly do it to someone. They just didn't
a rookie.
know.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's why we have our preferred sales reps. And just even speaking about that, one of our clients that worked with our preferred sales rep recently, he broke down the taxes of the home structure on the lot as opposed to the land. It was like, this is what you're going to pay now. This is what you will be paying, so that they know clearly what their mortgage payment looked like. And that's why we have those preferred sales reps.
I mean,
go for it, Chris. Go.
Not even to that, like Corey, I don't even think but like, we just helped the family go on a contract, and we asked, it was a CDD portion. We asked the sales rep, like, hey, do you know if there's an operations like part of the debt? And she was like, well, no one's asked me that. And she went and found out and realized, oh, there's an operations part, and that's the potential. That's the portion that could potentially go up.
That's the person you run into if you don't have us and you're not working with us. And we've even run into those recently ourselves, not having someone in a new community and just didn't know the information because he was new.
Okay, let us know in the comments. Corey, we're going to work from line 13 on, okay?
Yep.
We're going to work from line 13 on. We're going to pop this up, read a couple of comments real quick. We'll bypass all the free advertising there. Okay, so we have Rita says Odessa, Florida. Chris, you didn't say Odessa, right?
No, I didn't, but I should have. That would have been a layup.
Carlos says hello from Wilkes-Barre, PA. Corey, do you know about that?
I don't know where that is now.
Wilkes-Barre, PA. And then Claremont, Florida. We also have San Antonio, Florida. We have Toronto. Make sure you guys hit the like button in here for us if you could. All right, so home number one, Corey, what are we working with here?
All right, so we got a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,077 square feet. The home features a covered lanai. There's no rear neighbors. It's move-in ready in just about a month, and they have some special financing and up to 6% flex cash that they're currently offering. Rates as low as 3.75.
Ooh, rates as low as.
Correct.
Corey, I think this is the same floor plan as our guy on the lake.
As soon as I saw it, it's exactly it. Yep.
Yeah.
Forgive us, people, too, right? Like, so some of these videos are going to look like ours. You're like, oh, yeah, it's a cool tour. And then some of them are going to look like slideshows like this. But, we have our reps in different communities that are sending these into us. By the way, what they're offering versus what we would offer when we apply our cap strategy is going to be slightly different. All right. I don't even know how to judge that one. We're just going to pop off of that one there. If you guys have more questions about that, you can text the number 863-225-0060. Text the number 13. All right, let's hop onto the second one if we could. Let's do the second one.
Let's go over it.
Number 14 here. I'm going to pop it up.
Yep.
This one's going to be actually pretty cool. All right, what are we working with?
All right. In this one, we got 4 bedrooms, 2-bathroom, 2,244 square feet. It's going to be on a 60-foot lot. It's got a covered lanai, 3-car garage, heated pool and spa included.
That's what I'm interested
driveway
in.
and lanai. I'm interested in that, right? I have no idea what that's going to look like. No carpet in the home either, which I know is huge for a lot of people. Recently working with people that have allergies and stuff. Children, it's just easier to have no carpet. It's on a water view, move-in ready, 3.875 5-year FHA ARM. Kind of interested in what that looks like. And they
3-car
also have a
garage.
30-year fixed. Yeah, 3-car garage, $499 fixed, 30-year rate too.
Okay, little lower
We'll save
quality
the
here,
price.
but bear with us on this right here. Bear with us on this. See if we can make it out.
Probably got an Android. It's okay.
Shout out to our Android users out there. We still love you guys. Don't let Corey talk down to you like that.
My bad.
No, you're good. We're
It's
gonna
a
pick on
constant
you,
battle.
but like we still love you. Edward said New Jersey. I'm pretty sure one of these guys said Jersey. Corey and Chris, they go for the easy cheese, man. Like I tried to dig in there. I said Boston, Massachusetts, Wichita, Kansas, and Homestead.
Yeah,
Boston,
Boston was not the
Massachusetts sounds
easy
a bit
cheese,
easy,
right?
bro.
It is pretty easy.
Yeah,
You're right. That's my
that's
easiest
definitely
of
not
them all.
easy, Boston, right? Okay.
Quincy says, I feel loved.
Okay.
Quincy must have a Android there.
Okay.
So Corey or Chris,
This
we
is
were
nice.
talking about this right here. Like we do not see a lot of inventory pool homes, right? Like these typically, you know, you'll have a builder that might build a pool and it falls through, comes back to market. Corey, I know
Right.
you've sold a few of them with this builder right here, which it was
Yep.
kind of shocking to us. Like if you knew who the builder was, you'd be like, really? But what
Yeah.
are they building spec homes with this pool, with the pools?
Yeah.
Yes,
They're building
they
spec
are.
homes with the pools, and they're even offering, if you got a quick, like if you select a quick move in, you can loop in the cost of the pool into the mortgage and then have it built
Yep.
within 60 to 90 days post closing. So having that option is dope. They've got like just a pool, and then they also got like a pool and a spa portion of it. So I think it's strong for the
Right.
price point.
Listen,
I was a
if
bit
we
sold on the price.
if we end up helping somebody with this home, we're gonna get your sales rep. We're gonna get them a iPhone. Okay.
Yes.
Something just to clear the picture up a little. No, I'm joking. It's probably
I'll just
not
add them
their
to the
fault.
family
It
plan.
happens.
We're good.
It definitely happens. I'm interested in seeing what the outside looks like. What was the price on it, Corey? What did it say?
540,000.
540. By the way, who was the guy in the last episode that we did where he won a gift card? Never text me, by the way. I think his name was Chris or something in the comment section. If you're watching,
I think so.
like, yeah, I got to go back and take a look at that. Never text me. I'm not going to give up on you. All right. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not
Yeah.
DHI,
This build-
baby. I'm not DHI.
This
We're gonna
builder
make sure
will
you
offer
get
the
what you
pool
need.
for you. They'll offer the pool that you can build with the home. And like Chris said, you can, if you're closing on a quick move-in, you can work with the same pool builder. They'll loop that back into your mortgage and build it in a quick time frame too. So definitely a great option for people that are like, I must have a pool when I move to Florida when I buy the home. If not, we can get it pretty quickly.
Dude, so that's great. A lot of people say, I'm going to move down there, I'm going to put a pool in. Hear it all the time, right? I would say maybe 2 out of 10 people actually do it, right? So like having it put in already, it helps a ton. So if you seriously want a pool, this could be a route for you. Chris, what city is this in?
This is in Parrish.
All right, if you want more information on this,
area.
text 863-225-0060. Text the number 14. We can get all of that stuff for you. RK says, where is this pool home located and who is the builder? RK, send us a text message. It's in Parrish, Florida. Text that number right there. Text the number 14. We'll get you hooked up, okay? Got you. All the information right there. Okay, if you guys want to shop like this, morefla.com, scroll all the way down, type in the location. Really, really neat. A lot of you guys have been filling out forms. Totally up to you on that, okay? All right. You guys like my line? We're not DHI. Where are you at, by the way? The guy that won the gift card. I want to start giving away gift cards every single week. I have an idea for that, but you know, we when we figure out how we want to do that, let me know if you're in here. All right, number 15. Windstone. Okay, so we're doing a breakdown of this community this week, but we're talking about another builder. So let's go ahead and pop this one up right here. Line 15.
Windstone, what address is that? Is that a Haines City address?
Davenport.
Davenport.
Oh, look,
okay.
it has the Corey glitch to it. Corey, what's up with this glitch thing? Did you figure out what that is? It's like you're rubbing off on everybody else.
It
Corey
is the
did a
Corey
video the
glitch.
other
That is
day.
how much.
What is it? He did a video the other day.
I have
I'm like,
no
dude,
idea,
this
man.
video looks like it has a disease.
Dude, that's it. That's it. That's a
Not bad.
shame. This is a beautiful home too. It's got vaulted ceilings, 1,850 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Got covered lanai, and I guess this one has a water view.
Let's check out the view. I think that's where we really, I don't know. I think as agents, especially on our team, like we see so much value in a few things, not having to pay for things that you're not going to use, i.e.
Yep.
high HOAs, high CDDs, and then the lots, right? Those things that are kind of that are going to make you stand out. I think there's a lot of value in that, especially if the price is right.
Right. And we do have some home tours of this home. So if you want to reach out to us, we have various different of this floor plan videos in our catalog. We can get you a video of this home.
What are they asking for this one right here?
So for this one, they're going to be asking $394.
$394. About 30 minutes to Disney.
Yep.
4.99 potential. Okay. There's a lot of, this is one of those builders that they listen to our negotiations, right? They at least listen to our negotiations.
Correct.
What's with the glitch, man?
Yeah, we're going to pop this one off.
Transparent documentation.
Okay, no, this is where we wanted to be right here. This is where we wanted to be. By the way, listen, love our PSR right here, right? Like, love you if you're out there watching. But a good example of, if you're getting a home walkthrough of maybe, your home going under construction. This is nothing against her. We won't even disclose who it is because I love you. But like if you're getting a walkthrough of your home being updated, like there's the potential that you get stuff like this, right? Happens.
Right.
She doesn't work for us. She works for the builder. Okay.
That's it.
That's a decent lot. That's not bad. Nothing mind-blowing here.
That's a good lot. Yeah, it's a good lot. No rear-facing neighbors. I like that. I think the last one might be
so
the same
somebody
one
says,
too.
glad to see the home builder sweating in competing homes in lesser time frame. Empire State Building only took 1 year to complete, and a 3,000 square foot home also takes a year. Absolutely not. So we are seeing some builders build a little quicker, right? I would say 2 years ago, I mean, a year was kind of the normal. Let's be honest. But now they're pumping them out, dude.
4 to 6 months, we see some of these homes being built right now.
What are
with
the
permitting
quickest
and
that you guys are
everything.
seeing right now? What are the quickest?
I've seen 5 months.
Okay.
With permitting as well. Permitting can take anywhere from 30 to 60 days.
Gotcha. Okay, let's hop on.
Honestly,
go ahead, Chris.
4 months. Like I've seen Pulte because they take 2 months for the permitting, 4 months for the build.
So
right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last one. I think we're going to revisit the deal of the week from last week because I do think it's still available. We actually had one of our clients go take a look at it, went elsewhere, but I think we're going to pop it up again. Okay, so let's see if this one, I know it's vertical. What do we got here on line 16, Corey?
This is going to be the same floor plan we just saw, same exact home. It's going to be a different lot, but this one has a good deal as well. The other one was $394. This one is going to be $369.
So we're assuming maybe the lot, because this is the level 1 builder. What you see is what you get. Exactly. It has to be the lot, right?
Yep, exactly. Because all of the interior upgrades are going to become at the same cost. You might see a little different because of the lot premium or because of the elevation, which is just the front of the home aesthetic, whether it has a front porch or they have different windows, but that's how they keep variety with the same floor plan in a neighborhood.
Man, I tell you what, they've always been at the top for level 1 because of the things like this vaulted, because they're competing with the DR Hortons, right? Like as far as price points, sometimes they're in the same communities. So, when you get the vaulted ceilings and, the granite or the quartz countertops, and let's see what the lot's on, definitely a plus for sure. So Edward says, what's your thoughts on epoxy floors? I hear good things and bad things. I'll let you guys take it away from here. I love epoxy floors myself. I have epoxy in my garage. It really depends on how you get it done. There's cheaper kits. There's, more expensive. I think there's like polyurethane something floors where it like lasts forever. But I have heard some horror stories where people put cheap kits down and they drive on it, and in due time it starts to peel up there. So.
Yep.
Do you guys have any thoughts on epoxy floors? Like, do you prefer it? Do you want it? Do you care about it?
I think it's worth paying a little bit extra for the extra quality of the floors, because I've lived somewhere where the floors do start to peel and chip, and you can't even like wash them or anything if they get dirty because it's just a low quality. But if you get kind of like you said, the higher end with a little bit of grit on it, it feels better on your feet if you have to walk out there for something, and it's better for your car when you drive in. So I'm a big fan of it. But what do you think, Chris?
I mean, I like it. I mean, just from an aesthetic standpoint, I mean,
Yeah.
instead of having cracks and stuff like that, and over time a smudge or doing an oil change, you drop oil on there and all of a sudden it's stained. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's just from an aesthetic standpoint, like I like the epoxy flooring because it's easy to clean and maintain.
Great question. We're going to hop into another home that we showed last week. But before we do, RK says, what do you think about Mattamy due to their quality, level, and time to build a home from dirt? Really depends on location, right? Really depends on location because Mattamy can do kind of a, I don't want to say entry level. I think they're like level 2 up. I don't think I've ever seen a level 1
I think
Mattamy.
so.
What about you guys?
Level 2.
I agree.
Level 2
Level
up,
2,
right? So,
yep.
and I think they do a good job. It really depends on location, right? And how
Nice
much they're going
finishes,
to end
I
up
think.
putting into that home. I'll be honest with you. But what
Right.
location are you thinking? Let me know, and then maybe we can give you some better insight on it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to re-show this one more time. This was line 12, Corey. If you could just shout those
Yep.
specs out, and then we'll get back. This is what, like, you could see. Like, we like this stuff here. This is the stuff we like right here. Show me a lot. Show me a lot.
Yes, look at that driveway, man. And also, when you get a lot like this, it's important to note where they're going to set that home because you could get a short driveway in a massive backyard, which I think a lot of people might prefer this situation. Either way, you get a big driveway, you get a big backyard, but you got to know where they're going to set that home. This is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathrooms, almost 2,400 square feet. It's on a 70-foot lot. You can see there's no neighbors on the side or behind you. So I guess we might consider this a level 3 lot, including the driveway as well. It's kind of a flex room, gourmet kitchen, 3-car garage, and the 85-foot long driveway on a cul-de-sac. And the home is completely move-in ready.
Absolutely
Sold.
love it. Yeah, you can, if you want more information on this one, what line do we have there, Core? 12?
12, yes.
863, you could text 863-225-0060. Text the number 12 and we can get that to you. I would love to know for everybody in the comment section. You've been watching our shows, you're joining our live, maybe you're just eyeballing. What builder stands out to you the most, right? I'm not saying what's your dream builder forever. Maybe it is your dream builder. I don't know. What builder stands out to you the most? I know both of these guys right here. I can tell you who their builders are that stand out to them the most. You have Homes by West Bay up top, and then right here you have MI Homes right down here, right? So, but you guys have seen enough tours, you've toured enough communities. What builder intrigues you guys the most? Let me know in the comment section down below. Mattamy at Rainwood, Groveland, your thoughts on location and investment in the case. While this is going, I'll see if I can pull something up for you.
You want to know something that I saw recently too with my favorite builder is that while the home's under construction and they're in the framing and there's a bunch of like dirt, dust, debris in there, they were capping the drain lines. They were putting a cap on there that twist on to all of the floor plumbing for your sinks, for your tubs, for your washer and dryer. Something that, like we said, as a local builder, they're receptive to feedback and seeing sewer scope reports on our inspection. And now they're taking precautions and maybe even one day they'll be doing their own sewer scopes before the inspection period to make sure that these things are clean. So that's why we like local builders, being receptive.
All right, let's see what I got here.
Let's make that the standard. Let's say we get every builder to do that.
Shouldn't it
for
be?
our clients, right?
You think so? You think so, right?
Let me know. I see Wesley Chapel is getting more communities being built. That's what somebody said there. Yeah, Wesley Chapel's huge. Wesley Chapel is expanding a ton, going into Zephyr Hills. I would say Claremont is still going crazy in our area. Those two areas kind of resemble each other in my opinion. I think Wesley Chapel has more infrastructure set up for success for the future, but do not count Claremont out. I think Claremont's huge. So Claremont to me is kind of like the Orlando Wesley Chapel of Tampa. Claremont Horizon West-ish, kind of that area. So, all right, so let's see. Let's take a look at this community here. So it's in Groveland, which already Groveland to me is kind of underrated when it comes to location, right? I think most people in Groveland want to be in an Orlando suburb. Would love to know why Orlando, right? Are you a theme park person? Do you just want maybe hills? Then yes, we can kind of hone you in over here. But why that area? Let's see here. Do they have anything on homes out here? I don't really see any info. What I can do if you want me to is, oh, here we go. Okay. Are they saying anything about sizes of homes? Let's look. Okay. So rear load, that's the first thing that jumps out to me because I'm not seeing any garage up front. So I don't know if you're aware of that in the comment section. Rear load, it's going to be a bungalow style home from what I initially see. So this one right here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot. It doesn't blow me away. I mean, this is something that we would need to take a deeper dive into. I have so many questions to ask you on, like why, what, how, and then, you know, what we can do for you. But initially, I'm not seeing this as like the craziest bang for your buck. Would love to know why you're considering this community. Carlos says, Taylor Morrison, affordability and finishes on the luxury side, probably Toll Brothers. Two good builders.
We were at Toll Brothers this weekend, and I was surprised they had some of these same bungalow style homes in the Apopka area, right next to everything that's kind of being developed from the commercial standpoint. And they had some really good prices, and we know Toll Brothers can go up into, you know, the millions of dollars, but very affordable housing for those bungalow style homes in the Apopka area.
And Trinity Lakes, they still selling out there? I love me some Trinity Lakes. I'm assuming that this is not going to be. Do either of you know about Landsea and their move to Trinity Family Home Builders at all? Like, do you guys know?
No, I did not hear about that. Okay. I've still seen Landsea around a little bit.
I still see Landsea here too. I know in some communities they've
Trinity
stopped construction and shifted.
Yeah, Trinity was bought out by Landsea, and then they kind of like Trinity Family Builders just kind of like came back and started.
Gotcha. So this is showing
in the last year and a half.
All right, so guys, if you're in here, hit the like button for me. If you guys don't have any questions, I got one person that let me know what their favorite builder is, and I snitched on these two. I told you guys what their two kind of favorite builders that pop off. Let me know what your favorite builders are. If you guys don't have any other questions, you know, we'll hop off. We'll give you a few minutes there. We didn't have a lot of different deals to show you guys today, but in the coming weeks, two things are going to happen. We're going to get more homes to show you that are move-in ready, that are quality deals, and they're going to look better. We got to coach people on these video things. We're going to get that right for you guys, okay? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. Yeah, and then also, like, you should really Google lawsuit on National Home Builder. Just see how many lawsuits are out there, just all over the place, right? Quincy says, Toll Brothers, out of my price range. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. They are definitely level 2, level 3. You know, they can build a level 2 product, but they're definitely one of the luxury builders is what they like to consider themselves to be. Corey, what's your thoughts on Toll Brothers?
I definitely know that they're a luxury builder. I think they do a quality job. The homes that we were looking at this weekend were in the low 400s for 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom bungalow styled homes. So I thought that was very affordable for the upgrades that you get in a community that has no CDD, $100 HOA monthly, and you have a pool, a park, dog parks, other stuff as well. So the community, like, there's still savings in there not having a CDD.
Let me say this though, right? Because that was Quincy that brought that up. Toll Brothers, but out of my price range. Okay, you have to make sure you're subscribed because Corey is releasing a video this week on somebody that was not ready to buy yet, right? They did the right thing, reached out, got everything ready to go. And then the deal of the year, so Corey says, fell in their lap, right? So you never know what could be done. One thing that we noticed, I think about a month ago, Toll Brothers started cutting prices across the board. We can tell that they were coming up on some sort of either fiscal year or goal that they needed to meet or something. But across the board, they were chopping their prices down. I think that was a sweet spot to take a swing at something. So I would love to know what you think out of your price range is because, I mean, Corey got like a lot of money. Just keep your eye open for that deal of the year. So he said.
I'm tuned in.
It was a good one.
It's about waiting for opportunity. It's about opportunity. That's it.
But I guess, you know, where I'm getting to with that is like, okay, if $600,000 or $700,000 is out of your price range, let's just call it $700,000. If that's out of your price range, what if you got it for $500,000? Right? What if you got it for $500,000 and a 3.99 rate? Like, those are the things that could potentially happen. You never know. We got Edward said Pulte, America's number 3 builder per volume, I think is the sweet spot, right? I think a lot of people, you got DR Horton, you have Lennar, and then you have Pulte. And that's, I don't want to say drop off, but that step up from DR and Lennar to Pulte is a big step up. It's a big step because
Yep.
they're putting out a lot of homes, but I think they really have dialed in product, location, and dare I say customer service, right? Dare I say customer, like I don't want to say that, and I don't want to,
Warranty.
I don't want to take the warranty, right? Like all of those little things where it's like, okay, you know, like they're at least trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not to say that DR and
Yeah.
Lennar don't put out a good product. Just like going into the community, it's only as good as the construction manager. It's the same thing with the reps, right? You go in there, you don't know
Yep.
what rep you're going to get that day, right? And I think Pulte has more of like a
Exactly.
culture aspect to it. But all in all, I think they're a pretty solid builder all the way around. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. Have we had issues with them? Absolutely, especially their lending department, right? Chris can tell you more about that. But yeah, I mean that's
Just got a text message from one of our families that are under contract that they texted me and they're like, "You were no joke when you said that the lending department for Pulte is not that good."
Well,
'Cause
that's
they
what I
were-
mean though. Like
That's
so,
all.
like
A
does
lot of
that?
builders lenders are like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't. I hate to say it, but it doesn't shock me. Right? The whole lawsuit thing does not shock me at all. Right? That falls in line with exactly. You're a number to them. I promise you that. Like, how many stories have we had where it's like we're about to close and it's Friday and we're trying to get it done and you have to wait for the whole weekend to go around, or you have to dig around and call people in other states to get it. Like it, they don't. You're just a folder on their desk and they're just moving. Now, what if they had a bad month and they need to get it done? They're going to tell you whatever they need to tell you verbally,
Yep.
right? And I just showed you, or I just told you in the contract how they back themselves up. Verbal versus what you sign in that 85-page document. Two different things, people, right? Two different things.
Hey,
And
Christian
we've
and
had
Corey,
great
I'm sorry about
experience working with sorry, Chris. We've had great experience working with builders that have outside lenders. It's not the builders lenders. If you go to Lennar, you get Lennar Mortgage, you get Lennar Insurance, and whatever else they had, the Lennar Title Company. So
Here's
it's
a
like a
good segue.
one-stop
Somebody
shop.
said Casa Fresca is good, especially their bold series.
That's exactly what I was referring to right there. A builder that has outside lenders that are national companies. They're still the preferred lenders. You get the incentives from working through them, but they're on the market, so they're competitive and they don't have a motive to work just for the builder.
Yeah.
Chris, what were you going to say?
Great example in there,
I was
brother, whoever
gonna
that was.
I was gonna say that I can't speak for you guys, but I've grown a couple of gray hairs dealing with these lending departments for our people.
We don't have hairs, man.
All of it, man. We don't have hair. Yeah, exactly. That was a messed up joke, bro. That was a messed up
Did
joke.
you really
man.
get gray hairs, bro?
Jeez.
We got to watch you. This guy, he's gonna look
Yeah,
like
I got some
Obama.
This
gray
guy.
hairs.
He kind of looks like Obama. I never even thought of that. Oh boy, here. Okay.
Hey,
Chris gonna come back with that Obama next week, bro.
Dang. What'd you do? 4 years in real
Dang,
estate?
bro.
Oh my goodness. Lending department.
Jeez. He isn't lying though. He isn't lying about that.
Hey, we had to earn our name. I had to earn that knockout king.
Yeah, he is a knockout king. So RK says the best deals for quick move-ins or inventory only. What about deals and incentives in case of building from dirt? RK, here's my question to you. And I believe you were the one that was talking about Groveland earlier. And these are the things that we like to dive in our consultation process because it's going to be specific to you. There are great deals and incentives in multiple areas. What area are you considering? If it is Groveland or Claremont, like why? That's kind of what we want to dig into. And then once we have that bucket to play in, we can dig. Now, if you're just somebody that's like, I just want to move to Florida, that opens up so much for us. We can talk about the best deals right now. And in fact, I know Corey, about a couple of weeks ago, we usually never see the best incentives on to-be-builts. They usually never lock in the rate on to-be-builts because it's hard to estimate what you got 6-12 months down the road. We don't know where rates are going to be, but we're seeing some builders that are starting to do that. Is that still the case?
Yep.
You guys still seeing some deals out there that are like that?
Yeah, I see the builder still has a 499 that you can do on a to-be-built. It does cost a lot of money to get it that comes out of your total incentive. So it's kind of up to you in the lender if you want to take that money and use it towards locking the rate now for 7 or 8 months, or if you want to, take your chances and just save some of that incentive to buy down the rate at the time you close. But could up in that situation paying more for that rate lock than you actually need to. So something to look into, but either way, there are good offers to be had on these to-be-built homes where we know how to navigate the offer process where we can make sure we're landing a good deal.
Yeah, but the good question for RK is like why to be built? Because I see that many families go to be build route because maybe they make concessions on their first home and they don't want to make concessions the next time around. I want to build a home exactly how I want it. So that's where you might make some concessions on the concept overall of incentives. But at the end of the day, we got strategies where we'll do what we're going to make it happen. But yeah, comparing incentives for quick move in versus to be builds that's a conversation I have.
For sure. Yeah, we would definitely need to dig into that. Corey, you said you were at Toll Brothers in Apopka this weekend?
Yes.
Bronson Park?
I don't think it was that
Bronson's
one,
peak.
but let me see.
Bronson's Peak. My boy.
Maybe.
My boy. By the way, guys, I have like a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
of
the
like
floor plan.
it's my birthday week, guys.
I know.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey.
what are we
Hey,
doing?
salsa, huh? Salsa?
Salsa,
You guys want to go
salsa,
salsa
Chris.
somewhere? These guys have hips, man. These guys. All right, so let's see. So I brought this up. I typed in Toll Brothers, right? So they would love to know. I know you said Toll Brothers is out of your price range. Like, mate, and what's your bedroom, bathroom? Like, what do you need? But here's something that's under 500,000, 479. They dropped the price 18 grand. Dropping the price to us doesn't mean that's what we're going to get. That just says come do business with us, right? So potential for more. We'd have to assess the community, kind of see where they're at with that sort of thing. But yeah, just giving you an idea of that. Let's see if they give me a bedroom, bathroom count.
The Oaks at Kelly Park.
The
That's
Oaks
Yeah,
at
you want
Kelly
okay,
Park.
Oaks at Kelly Park.
Those are the bungalow style homes. These
Okay,
are
so
up
this
to,
is
I
a
guess.
2,000 square foot home, 3-bedroom. This is bungalow as well. Definitely bungalow as well. Okay. What else, guys? Anything else? Everybody, you guys let us know in the comment section if anybody remembers the guy that won the
Gift card.
the gift card last week. Let me know. I feel terrible. I told him in the comment section to text us, and he never texted us. He's not going to get us. I'm going to show you how good we are. If you guys don't have any other questions, we'll hop off. What do you guys think of Mount Dora? Ooh, Chris. Corey.
We were just up there recently too. Yep, we were out in that area, and I learned a lot about it while we were out there touring. Come to find that they have more highly rated school districts than Apopka. Reason for people looking in there. Learned a little bit about the downtown area, which is pretty quaint, really nice as well. Ton of growth coming to the area for schools, commercial space. So definitely an area to look into. Proximity is really nice too.
Especially with Wild Oaks coming to the Popka area, being in Mount Dora, you're going to be like 10, 15 minutes from there. At Mount Dora, like that downtown, I can hang out there every weekend. Let's go this weekend for you.
It is the coolest, cute. Like, now, I probably contradict myself a ton, right? Downtown Tampa, to me, hard to duplicate. Maybe Miami, you got to go down there, right? So I love downtown Tampa. There's a ton to do there. But like when you talk about being with your family, mom and pop shops, walking around, grabbing something to drink, like Mount Dora's downtown is so freaking cute. It is.
It's cool.
You got the hills and the water. It's so freaking cool. It's charming. It's very, very, very charming. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty nice down there. I like Mount Dora. I think, if you're okay with being a little further from Orlando, it checks a lot of boxes.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. I want to choose a lot. That's the reason for a home to be built. I am wondering why there are less incentives, especially as a cash buyer. Okay, so it sounds like he wants to build a home from scratch. He's a cash buyer, right? We still haven't figured out location. I'm pretty sure at some point in time, maybe a phone call will do that. But yeah, so to be built, you got to remember, like, think of it as Publix supermarket or wherever you guys are watching from, Kroger's or something, and you have milk that's going to expire tomorrow, and then you have milk that's going to expire 2 weeks from now, which is your to be built home, like further down the line. They're going to push the one up front, and they're probably going to put a sticker on it that says, hey, we're going to knock off 50 cents if you buy this, right? So it costs them money to sit on inventory, and so they're going to waive the. Now, that does not mean we can't get you a deal on a to be built, okay?
Oh yeah.
It's not the low-hanging fruit that they want, but we can still get something done. So you're not going to see the flags waving saying, come build a home, I'm going to give you the world 12 months from now. You're not going to see that, but you got to negotiate for those types of things. I don't know if you guys have anything to say about that.
Yeah, there's strategy behind offering on these to-be-built homes, and we've been doing pretty well in the communities over here in Wesley Chapel with probably 5 to 10 clients that have been in these to-be-built home situations where they're still getting massive money off of their home, but it's about the way you build the offer. So I think that'd be a question they'd want to reach out to get some more information so we could learn about how to build that offer.
Chris, now cash, Chris. It may not look sexy, the offer, right? But you're still gonna get them a great deal on it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. There's a way to negotiate cash with builders, even with a to be build. So I
Yep.
mean, there's no limitations when we're talking cash. So, um, yeah, I mean, we're gonna do a crazy deal regardless, but we're gonna see whatever the number is that you see value in purchasing that home at, and we want to understand that, and then we want to analyze the home and decide. Again, location matters. Like, okay, like this is what our recommendation would be, and we just meet in the middle. But like I've told many of our clients, man, you tell us to turn left, we're gonna turn left really hard. I
I'm
took
gonna
that
turn
from
a
you,
big
Christian. I
left.
heard you
I'm gonna
say
turn a
that one more
180
time.
left. Too much left. Lil Jack says, can you do an updated video on Bella Colina? Yes, actually, we need to. I just had a past client of ours reach out, and they were eyeballing Bella Colina, kind of moving up, and so yeah, we got to dig into Bella Colina and get an update on that. Gigi Graham says, okay, all three of you, if you had to pick Lakewood Ranch or Horizon West in Central Florida. You want us to be in our bodies right now, in our situations, like household situations and stuff like that, because I think that can make different determinations. But I would say, why did they do this to us?
Man, I know, right? I can go first. I would do Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch, yeah. I like the proximity.
Why?
First of all, I love
Why?
Sarasota area. I like the beaches down there. I like how it's new, vibrant, fresh, and it's close to Tampa as well. And St. Pete, you're kind of only about 45 minutes to an hour there. So for location, I prefer to be more coastal than inland because I don't travel too much to Orlando or don't like enjoy, not a park person or anything. So I would stay over where Tampa is pretty much.
You want me to go, Chris?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna go with Lakewood Ranch. I feel like coastal living. I want to see palm trees. I want to see like all those stuff, and want to have access to the beach and stuff like that. So, not that you don't have access on Horizon West, but just like lifestyle wise, I'm gonna have to go with Lakewood
Okay,
Ranch.
we got some good ones coming up. They're tearing us up right now. All right, so my pick right here, right, and I hate to kind of piggyback off of what they're saying, but Lakewood Ranch blows Horizon West away, and this is we're not throwing shade. Like, we do business in both. We have Dan in Lakewood Ranch, and we do business in Horizon West as well. But they'd have a lot of catching up to do, right? Like, Lakewood Ranch is seasoned. It's like it has everything going for itself, whereas Horizon West is still growing. Not to say Lakewood Ranch is not growing, but the trees are more mature out there, right? Like the schools have been around, and the fire trucks are out there, and all. It's just way more seasoned. You sprinkle on top of that, like, now here's the thing: if you're a theme park person, you're definitely going to go Horizon West. If you're a beach person or coastal person, you're going to go Lakewood Ranch, right? But when we're talking about the community, in the interior of the community, it's not even close. It's not even close at all. Okay, so obviously depends. Now, Brianna Lopez says, which one would you pick? LOL. Lakewood Ranch Golf and Country Club or Bella Colina Montverde? Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Bella Colina.
Bella Colina. All day.
Bella Colina. All day.
Dang.
Bella Colina.
Brianna actually has some good ones for me. Now, Bella Colina, I mean, here's the thing about Bella Colina. Like, you cannot duplicate living in that part of Florida. Obviously, like, gated, right? But, like, when you have hills and the exclusivity that it has, to me, you just can't beat it. Like, you can't duplicate that, right? She also says, I have a good one. Which one is better for an investment? Parish, Florida, or Sunbridge, right? Sunbridge is in St. Cloud, Florida.
Yeah, it's tough.
You want me to go? I'm gonna go St. Cloud.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Sunbridge, St. Cloud. Right, you're right next to Lake Nona. You have a lot of jobs at your disposal.
Medical city.
What does Paris have that you might think Sunbridge might not have? Beaches, maybe.
Access to St.
Pete. You're about 45 minutes to Melbourne.
45 minutes
access to St. Pete. That's it.
True. Exactly. Very true. Right. Like, you have a point there, but
but you don't have beaches though. Yeah.
You don't have beaches, but like Sunbridge, a lot of people don't understand that part of Orlando. You think that you're so centralized. You have quick access. Corey, you live in Wesley Chapel, right? How far is it from you to the beach?
Probably about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, so you can live in an Orlando suburb of Sunbridge and be that close to the beach, right? So like, and plus
Yeah.
you have all of the medical city and all of that stuff coming around as well. But you guys probably can talk about Paris though. What do you see down in Paris? Like, what's happening down there?
There's so much growth. They're doing a lagoon out there at
Yeah.
the Sierra community.
Oh, a lagoon.
They're doing a lagoon over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lagoon. No, I'm messing with
Got him.
I'm messing with
Yeah,
you.
you know.
But what's happening in Paris, right? Like, is Paris just a place to live and be close to maybe St. Petersburg for an affordable price point and be like, or is there something offering in Paris, like inside the city of Paris?
I think it's going to be much
It's still
like the
growing.
Wesley Chapel in 10 years. There, you can already see where the development is coming. Just hundreds of acres of land that's already been cleared out for these like shopping malls and plazas and everything. So everything's on the way. It's just like you said, that 8 to 10 year project before we start to see real results that you can enjoy.
Okay, RK says if you would invest $450,000 in a new home, last call, guys, too, by the way, drop your questions, and after we run through them, we're done. If you can invest $450,000 on a new home for renting it out long term, where would you buy in the Orlando area? Where would you guys think I would say?
450,000 Orlando area.
Tough.
I would probably say somewhere near Disney, maybe Davenport, maybe Kissimmee, somewhere over there.
I'm gonna go Claremont. And I know I've been saying this for a long time, but
Olympus Project.
Yes, the Olympus Project, Wellness Way, right? And I know it's like some people may be saying, you've been saying that for a few years now, right? It's still coming together. It's going to take some time, but once it does, I predict it to be Medical City 2.0 for athletes. You get what I'm saying? Right? Like, so
Yep.
I think long term, now you're not going to see that in the next 2, 3, 4 years, but maybe 10 plus, you will definitely see that. So I would say in that Claremont area, the problem is $450,000. It's going to limit some of the home that you can buy out there. My thought.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose one of those communities that's like 5 to 10 minute drive to the airport, Orlando MCO. So I might choose one of those small gated communities with no CDD. There's a few out there, so I might have to invest in that.
Lewis says Sola Vida is so nice. Why on earth does it have to be built in Point Siena, Florida? Listen, Sola Vida is like a little tiny town inside of the gates, right? And I think they've built it to where you don't really have to leave. But Point Siena's coming along. It is, right? They have like the
Westview community right across the street from Sola Vida.
Westview, right? So like they just did like the Crunch Fitness out there, and you know, it's kind of like the big box retail around where before they never had any of that stuff. But to me, if you're going into Sola Vida, you're going in because you like that feel of like the villages, right? The golf carts, you're riding around, you say, hey, Nancy, and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about where it's located as, like put in Point Siena, because let's be honest, Point Siena is sneaky close to, like, why would you want to be in Orlando? All of the things Orlando has to offer, Point Siena is kind of sneaky close to those things. Lake Nona or Bella Colina Country Club. You guys are crushing me. I haven't even. Can I tell you guys? I've never played Bella Colina and I've never played Lake Nona. So I'm gonna wait until I play those golf courses before I answer that question. Okay. Been in both, never played either of them. Would love to. By the way, I know that we have some people out here that live in these golf and country clubs. My birthday is this week, okay? You can send the email team@morefla.com. Happy birthday. Free round on me. Let's do something like that. Okay, guys, I appreciate you all for your time. Everybody out there, make sure you hit the like button for us. Please, please, please. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll catch you guys on the next one.